Well, it's been a while. This is MongooseJake here, and I'm putting this on my channel here to show you guys I do have a complete intent to come back to making content on a routine basis, and one of the first things I am going to be doing is to return to something that made my channel big in the beginning. I was going to start doing some how-to videos and whatnot, and I will do that. I had changed jobs hoping to try to get more time devoted to the channel, and that hasn't happened yet. But basically I'm going to have to return to probably making videos once here in a while until some things change and free up my time. But what you see in front of you is the Mongoose Canaan frame. I grabbed one of these that was in a really good condition, and basically I'm just going to clean this thing up. It came with a Fox Float RP2, so it's already got a good high level shock on it, and the frame is in really good condition. For those of you who don't know, this was basically Mongoose's absolute premium frame for cross-country and like trail riding, and more on the lighter end of trail riding. I have my Valiant still that I ride routinely for kind of a little more heavy-duty trail riding, as that being about 5.5-inch travel bike, or 5-inch travel, and I have a fork on it. It's 5.5 on the front, and it has 120 millimeters of rear travel, so a typical trail bike setup. Whereas this is going to be built lighter. I have a few parts already on hand that I'm going to use for, and I'm thinking more of like a X7, X9 build level package overall. And this is going to be coming up on my channel. I've done lots of builds. I see people still commenting on some of my builds, like my black comb video, and I want to do a nice custom, overall. I'm thinking where this is like gunmetal gray, I'm probably going to do some red accents, red being one of my favorite colors. So we're probably going to see like I'm going to get rid of any of these parts, clean the frame, tear it all the way down, make sure all the bearings are good, replace what's not, probably take and service the shock, and go all the way through it. Get it ready for a real premium build like you've seen me do in the past. So this is upcoming on the channel. I'm going to do a full-on build, just like I've done in the past with my Valiant, my Black Comb, my single speed, all things you've seen in the back in the past. I'm coming all the way back around to that. So we're going to take a look at this, and very neat frame that I always wanted to get my hands on. It's a very light frame. Despite looking very complicated, it's very light. And this was the free drive system. And again, for those of you not familiar with Mongoose, the free drive system was basically an adaptation of GT's iDrive, where they basically tried to isolate the bottom bracket from both the front triangle and the rear triangle. That way, it being isolated helped stop the pedal-induced feedback, meaning bobbing, and also freed it up so where while braking it would still allow the suspension to move freely. Basically a lot of work going into getting around specialized patent on the horse link suspension, which basically was, we got a pivot on the chainstay instead of the seat stay, which of course by putting the pivot back here on the chainstay allowed the suspension to work under braking. Now now Mongoose uses that because specialized patent ran out somehow. I don't know all the legal terms, but now like all kinds of people are using the horse link because it's available, I guess, for all companies. But this was something I really liked. I've rode them before, really liked how they felt when I borrowed somebody I ran in on the trail who had I believe it was a Teo Cali I tried. It worked great, and it was a very nice ride, and I always wanted to try a Canaan and build it light. So that's what we're going to do with this frame. I'm going to do a full-on build. It's going to be gunmetal gray with some black and red accents. And you guys get to kind of go along for the ride, like I did in the past. So something to look forward to on the channel. And I'm not going to nail down specific time frames on when I will upload, but I will get back to uploading as often as I can. But thanks to those of you who have stayed subscribed. Please let me know in the description below on what you'd like to see on this channel. I'm going to put my full effort into coming back as much as I can, so let me know what you'd like to see, what you liked from the past, what you'd like to see from the future. But let me know in the comments section below. And I did actually make a Facebook page or Facebook account for my channel. It's Mountain Biking with MongooseJake. I'll put a link to that to where you can contact me via Facebook. But again, it's MongooseJake coming back with a Canaan Elite frame that's going to get the custom treatment like I've done so many times in the past. But thank you for watching. Hope this was enjoyable.